What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Sports by Dustin here. Hopefully you guys had a great Monday night. You guys cashed in, hopefully, on the big slip we hit yesterday. But no matter what, we're going to get into value today. We are going to go ahead and hopefully have a profitable night. But before we get started, I see that quite a few of you guys, actually, we got 3 new followers, like, as the stream's starting up. I appreciate that. So, Adored, CPuck King, and, Satyan, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to pronounce some of those names, but I appreciate you guys following. I know there's plenty of people that are probably watching either on YouTube or on Twitch that have not hit the follow button or subscribe button. I would appreciate it if you guys did that now. Go live twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Post YouTube content every single week, multiple videos a week. Follow me on Twitter, @SportsByDustin. Drop some bangers over there as well. And, as always, we're going to be using Daily Grind Fantasy to compare sportsbooks, lines, and odds directly back to PrizePicks, Underdog, Fliff, Dabble, Better, finding the best possible value that is going to help us be profitable long term. But yeah, that's where we're gonna start. I see the comments. People want PrizePicks to start. Has not been our hottest book. But we will go ahead and start there. We'll get in something from the AI stuff generator probably. So we have some push potential there on Chef. What we could maybe do is dodge that push potential possibly and maybe get in something else if we can, if it makes sense. So where's Chef? Where's Chef? Chef 3, 2.5 on multiple other books. Mark Williams, Struess, Olenek. I believe that's our 3 NBA plays. I think we're just going to run with it. We're going to run with it. For our PrizePicks slip here, 25x attempt, some NBA, some esports. That link is in the chat. Good morning, Goat. Thank you for the better 20x. Yeah, let's go, baby. We did hit that. But real quick though, before we get into any of that, like, let's go ahead and get this PrizePicks, these Underdog slips. Let's kind of get them. Let's get PrizePicks Underdog maybe taken care of, because I know that's what some people want in the chats. Let's go ahead and do that. Franz Wagner over assist. Go ahead and refresh this. I'm not like, Underdog's just been so fast lately. I really pray we can get this in. So let's try. Franz Wagner bumped. All right, we'll give it a second. To hopefully, let's try and maybe get in some of these other plays. That way, if, I don't even remember what the hell this was, to be honest. Giannis over 30.5 points and assists. What's next? Fred VanVleet, points and rebounds. And Giannis is gone. To my UD lovers, you make this an impossible task, and you ruin my mood. Anybody that asks me, hey, can we get some UD? You ruin my mood every single day. Thank you for ruining my mood every single day. Nothing like a little crash out. Like, negatively correlated, but correlated, like, we'll take it. It's like slightly correlated, I guess. It's not too many assists Wendell Carter Jr. is getting, so I guess that's probably why. Gary Trent under PRA, Jalen Green under PRA. 33 over kills RJ Barrett under first quarter. I think we might actually be able to get off this slip right here. Wow. This is going to be a flex play. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got it. We got it. What pisses you off more, UD bumps or rebet interface? I think UD bumps. I'm not going to lie there. Dabble has been the hot girl at the beach. For sure. For sure. I actually did a video talking about Dabble, my Dabble process, how I kind of go about things. Should be live on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel today. So be on the lookout for that. Go a little bit more in-depth talking about plays, what to look for on Dabble, outside of like kind of what we hit on these streams, as we're trying to just hammer plays on these streams most of the time. How many slips a day should I be placing if I'm starting with a bankroll of $500? I'm using the apps Fliff, PrizePicks, Underdog, and Rebet. I'm using 1% unit size. Okay, 5%. How should I go about avoiding overexposure to my bankroll when betting slips with repeat props in them? Yeah, I mean, I would only play the same props once, maybe twice, but really, me personally, it all comes down to risk you are willing to take as a sports bettor when it comes to overexposure. I always say this. I don't know if there's an absolute right and absolute wrong answer for this, right? Kind of what you are willing to risk. It comes down to your own personal preference. I personally don't like overexposing. Most times I will only play one prop one time. One player, maybe twice, right? Maybe different props. Both fading, the prop or whatever it might be. Like, I like to limit my overexposing. But obviously, if you overexpose, goods are going to be great, bads are going to be really bad. If you go all in on a guy one night in multiple different slips, and he chalks you in all of those slips, like, that's going to hurt. But if he hits all of those and the rest of your props hit, like, that's going to be great. I personally don't like overexposing much. There are people out here that use the AI slip generator that hammer these props, no matter kind of who's in the slips, and it works out for them. It works out for me the way I like going about things, so it's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, we're going to hit Dabble. I feel like I talked kind of in circles there. Hopefully you guys got what I'm getting at, though. So, I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. Wait, hold on. Can I play? Hold up. I forget. Can I play Dabble college? I think I could play Dabble in college props, which actually would be okay then. All right, so right off the rip, there is some value on this Kasparus guy. Under 29 PRA. Christie over 17. Max Christie over 17 points, rebounds, and assists. And then let's go Kelly Olynyk over 8.5 rebounds and assists. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love that slip. FanDuel's down to 27.5 for this. I'm going to call him Casper. For Casper here, we're getting it at 29. But BetOnline's also 27.5, even line. Fliff, still 0.5 lower, even line. We're getting clearly the best projection in the market. Here, Pinnacle is heavily favoring over 16.5. Multiple books favoring over 16.5. Some books already bumped up to 17.5. Some books already bumped up to 18.5. We're kind of getting the middle projection here, but we got a lot of push potential, right? And at 17, I feel okay taking a push potential prop like that. Now, Harrison Barnes, a solid play here. Let's go ahead. Maybe get in another slip. Harrison Barnes. So that just got bumped, it seems. What up? Good morning. Good morning, Juan. Good morning. So Harrison Barnes just got bumped. Now, we got Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet over points. Might have to wait on another slip. Might have to wait on this. Yeah, we just don't have the data points. So we'll wait. We'll wait. I guess real quick. Yesterday's dabble plays kind of obviously Aaron Wiggins totally chalked that. Wasn't even close, but we were very close. Cade Cunningham, bro. 7 turnovers? 7 turnovers? I loved that slip, too. I loved that slip. I knew we had some push potential with Cade. I knew that. But 7 turnovers, brother? Come on. Absolute terrible there. Let's see. We did hit a 6x yesterday. Close on quite a few slips, but overall down just a tad bit on dabble, I think, for the day of yesterday. But the slip of the night, baby. The slip of the night. No promos in this one. No promos in this one. A banger 20x. Sabonis under. That was scary for whatever reason. I didn't watch the second half of that game. He stayed under. Didn't get too much going there. Everybody just kind of panned out perfectly for us for a 20x on better, which really made the night. If you guys had tailed that slip, congrats. I love how Dabble says you placed it 10 hours ago. You know, I've noticed that. I went to go copy somebody else's slip. They just tweeted out. I went to their profile. I went to go copy it, and it said 38 minutes ago. I'm like, what? Ooh, okay. So I know we played, Fred on PrizePicks, right? We played Fred on PrizePicks. No, what did we play Fred on? Did we not play Fred yet? Oh, we played Fred on UD? Bro, I'd be tripping then, because I could have sworn we played Fred VanVleet in something. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I think maybe we went to go get him in and we missed it. I don't know. I have no clue. Sabonis had 17 going in the fourth. Levine left early, so he didn't sub back in the fourth. Was about to play it on Dapple. Gotcha. It's 10 hours till the game. Is that what that means? Oh, that's right. Good stuff, Il Tactics. Appreciate it. Keep me straight. I need all of your guys' brains to keep me going. Keldon Johnson, over 18.5 PRA. So we don't have our promos yet. Looks like we'll probably be saving those for the afternoon live stream. Fred VanVleet, over 17.5 points and assists. Bumped up to 18.5 across all these major sports books. Love that. Can't play flag. Lillard, over 34.5 PRA. Jimmy Buckets, under 11.5 rebounds and assists. And then Chris Paul. Don't want to necessarily do that. Let's go Nick Smith over rebounds, actually. I didn't want to go too much in on the Spurs there. Let me go ahead and share this lineup with you guys. Really, really good value in this lineup, especially those top few plays. Getting it full 1 PRA, full 1 PA off the rest of the market. Over the long term, guys, I know it doesn't sound like crazy much, but long term, think about how many times you've been hooked on your slips, where if you would have got it one lower on another app or whatever that you could have possibly got, how much money you would have won extra, right, in profit. That's the goal here, right? Gain that little bit of an edge. Long term, having that little bit of an edge on each individual play is going to stack up, add up, and help you become profitable, right? Think about a straight bet. Think about a straight bet. I've done this quite a few times, but think about a straight bet, right? Let's look at it here. Let's look at something here. You see something that doesn't have. Let's see something. Let's look at it here, actually. I think this is important. Let's find something that doesn't have, maybe. Even this. Let's look at this. So this isn't even the craziest of plays. But Max Strus, over 3.5 rebounds. We know that if you're on regular PrizePicks, you are getting this at -119 odds as an individual leg of your parlay for a 6-man or a 5-man flex. However, we see that it's almost -140 average odds across the market. We're just going to use -140 for easy math, right? So if we come back to this calculator and we place a $100 wager at -119 on Max Strus to go over 3.5 rebounds, we see we profit $84, right? If you found the same play across these major sports books, which is what it's basically at, and played it at -140 instead of line shopping, finding where you could find it at -119, you're only winning $71. So, difference of almost $15 just by finding where you could bet it at the best possible odds, right? Over the long term, if you are finding 20, 30, 40, 50 bets a night where you are constantly getting a better payout when compared to the market, aka an edge from where you're placing this bet at compared to the market, that adds up, right? Instead of winning, $15 less on each slip, you're winning $15 more, or $20 or $50 more, depending on how good the value is compared to the market. It really does add up. Keldon got bumped. I'm assuming probably something else got bumped. You could take Chris Paul over PRA instead. Chris Paul over PRA. Jalen Green under PRA. Hedge fund manager says I can edge them. All right. All right. De'Aaron Fox over rebounds. Is that going to be bumped? Over 4.5 rebounds. Max Christie points and assists. Wendell Carter under points and rebounds. $13.5 is at 12.5. I feel like it was 12.5. 13.5. Oh, CJ McCollum under 8.5. It's another UD slip. 3-leg. Let's see. I took Mark Williams under 9.5 rebounds instead. Correlates with the Nick Smith play. Yes. Slightly, yeah. But it doesn't matter. Wendell Carter Jr. 7.5 rebounds on better as a low compared to the market, and he hasn't bumped. All right, Brandon, dropping some knowledge there. But it doesn't matter if the play hit. But it doesn't matter if the play doesn't hit. You lose the slip, so they're not all going to win. Well, I mean, yeah. I think it goes without saying, which I've had to say many a times because I just know people don't mentally think like this. It's still sports betting. You can get an edge. You can get the biggest edge in the world. It could still lose, right? Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed in sports betting. So yeah, you are just simply gaining a mathematical edge against whatever book you can find that bet on, right? And long term, mathematically, it is going to work out in your favor. But it's not guaranteed to win every time you place a plus EV bet. It just simply doesn't work like that. And by placing those plays that are 1.5 PRA off the rest of the market, like, that is a smart bet. And anybody that can't see how that is a good bet long term, I'm not sure if betting is for you, because 1.5, let's say, if you get a play 1.5 points off, that is actually huge. I said it earlier, but like, just think about how many times you've been hooked by a point, right? Half a point, whatever it might be. Imagine all those return to wins. How much more you'd be up, or how much closer you'd be to profitability if you are losing better, right? It happens pretty damn often. The books are smart. The books have multi-million-dollar algorithms and models setting their lines independently. If one book is off from the rest of those books, bet your ass it's a good bet. Alexis says, started arbing in plus EV betting 2.5 months ago, and my bankroll across all apps up from 1,500 basically to 2,850. Nice. Did UD give you 2 gimme picks to use today? No, they never give me anything. I feel like I'll go back to the home screen, but yeah, they never give me anything. Let me refresh. Actually, maybe they did. Maybe I'm talking out of my butt. Nope. I never get them. Can we get a Marvel Rival stream? You do not want to see me on those sticks. I am not good at that game. I've played it once, I think, and got clapped. Link goes straight to the App Store. Which link? Hey, Scotty Drippin. Appreciate the follow. Tell your dad I said what's up. Wait, you are the dad. Sup, Dad? I can get the chat to stay showing on the screen and also still have the video of Dusty showing. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Copy link to notes and then click it from there. Yeah. On DGF website, we look at the sharp sports books like Pinnacle more. Limitless. I love the question. I'll get there in 1 second. Let me just kind of finish scrolling through, catch up on chat. I will get there. The faster way to copy. There is a faster way without copy pasting too. You just close the app store and scroll up where Twitch was. It says open the app store at the top. I have no clue what you're talking about there. One more AI PrizePicks slip. Yeah, I'll check it out in 1 second. Literally found a play on the optimizer yesterday for a combo prop. Harden and Cunningham was set to 50.5. I took too long and it dropped to 49.5. I took the under, but once I submitted it, that prop ended at 50.5. Those 1 point differences do matter. Yeah, I mean, it happens way too often. The books are smart, man. And that's why we use them to our advantage. Without doing that, you're setting yourself up for failure. Cashed out 10 of 11 streak a few weeks ago using the DGF Optimizer tool. Is that a streak play? Kiz? I'm just going to call you Kiz. Was that a streak play? If so, send me that, DM that to me. DM me that slip. I want to check it out. Just ignore that. Was okay. All right, back to Limitless Ream on YouTube asks, on the DGF website, should we look at the sharp books? Should we look at the sharp books like Pinnacle more? So, if you guys have been on the streams and watching, you guys know very often I am looking for at least one of these 3 lines to really feel convicted and confident in these plays. I like to see a Pinnacle line. I like to see either a Pinnacle or a FanDuel or a DraftKings line. If I can get one of those lines, I feel a lot more confident in my bet than just trusting these 2 books, which I don't believe are super sharp in these markets, right? Fliff weren't sharp. Who knows where they're kind of moving now? Obviously, we're not seeing too much value there. Bet online could be pretty sharp. I like to see a bet online line as well. Bovada, don't necessarily know for sure where they stand. But Pinnacle, specifically Pinnacle in game lines, spreads, money lines, like these game markets, really love to see a Pinnacle line, right? They're the sharpest in the world, for sure. Player props, like to see Pinnacle, but really like to see a FanDuel or DraftKings line for those as well. If I can see those, I feel more confident in my picks. So yes, I will say it does pay off. Appreciate that, Kiz. It does pay off, in my opinion, to have some of these sharper data points. Now, it also just comes down to preference. Who do you trust? Who have you seen success with? As you're placing these bets, maybe take a little bit of a mental note. Like, okay, I played this and it only had a Caesars and BetMGM line. How are these plays stacking up compared to my other plays whenever I make sure that there's a FanDuel, DraftKings, Pinnacle line or whatever it might be? Or, okay, this only had one data point. I played it, took a chance on it. Those one data points haven't been working out in my favor. Maybe use the filters to do 3 minimum data points, and you only play plays that are 3 minimum data points. These are just ideas and options to help you find something that you are comfortable with in your strategy of plus EV betting. Right there, there's a slight rule book, but also there's not. Right, there's many different ways to find plays that are plus EV in general. So that's kind of my synopsis there. What are you're watching on Twitch? You should there should be a button. Somebody on Twitch, can somebody on Twitch explain how to wait, hold on. Let me see. Can I watch myself? What button is it? Oh, look. All right, here you are watching me. There's this little button here next to the volume button. Can I watch myself? And it will pull up the chat on the side. There. Now hit the follow button. Now hit the follow button. Double tap the screen also to change chat overlays. I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's get back into the play. Sorry. Hopefully, I know a lot of you guys that are proficient in this or have been in on a lot of streams probably have heard of rants like that in the past. I know a lot of times we're focused on just hammering away plays and we get lost of not totally talking through everything or whatever. But when you guys ask questions like this, hopefully some of you guys are learning or benefit from it. I know some of you guys might just leave if you hear me start getting into a rant like that you might have already heard. But some people do need to hear it. Not everybody has, learned everything about it. This could be their first stream, their first time seeing Daily Grind Fantasy. I want people to learn how to use the tools and not only just see the tools, use them, but be proficient in using them and set themselves up for success. My best way to do that is to be able to educate on what to expect when plus EV betting, how to find and make sure you are getting plays that are plus EV and can increase your chances of winning long term. So hopefully it's helped some of you guys. But for those of you that have not signed up for Daily Grind Fantasy and you're finally ready to make the leap, go ahead, sign up using code DUSTINSTREAM, all one word, DUSTINSTREAM. You'll get 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. Let's go ahead, kind of back through. See what we got. Speaking of Fliff though, don't let the kid get hot on Fliff. Why didn't this pop up? Oh, hold up, I know where. kind of been hot since Fliff's starting to show a little bit of value. We don't have many plays in, but kind of been hot over there lately. Love to see that. Love to see that. It's nothing really great to get in there on Fliff at the moment. One data point. Build the bankroll. Do you ever use the middling tool? Sometimes. Do I play bumps? No. You do not want to play bumps. That is not plus EV. I have 4 6-leg $5 slips going. Mostly CS2. Wish me luck. Let's go, Eli. You're hitting at least one of those for sure. And if you hit one, that's extremely profitable over that stretch of slips. So that would be amazing. You should be rooting on at least hitting one. Hedge fund manager just subbed. Let's go. I didn't even realize he meant that type of subscription. Oh man, that's awesome. Hey, appreciate it. And appreciate Ill Tactics for helping him out if that's who got him right. Can you add your screen name for Fliff so we can tail? Guys, my username everywhere is Sports by Dustin. My username everywhere is Sports by Dustin. Should be able to find me pretty easy there. Real quick, we'll get back into the plays, but I want to talk about OddsJam. If you guys have not already checked out OddsJam, plus EV betting, just like we're doing here on these different DFS apps, but on major sportsbooks, FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, BetOnline, Bovada, MyBookie, Bet365, every single sportsbook you could probably imagine, and I could even show them here. Like, if you have access to any of these, there's probably tons of plus EV bets you're missing out on. You could, put in the books that you have access to. It'll show all the plus EV bets on those books. You could take advantage of plenty of more plus EV plays across these major sports books than just here on these DFS apps, and I highly suggest it. Trey Murphy, under 11.5 rebounds and assists, plus 100 on Hard Rock right now, average odds of minus 125 across major sports books. I mean, FanDuel's got this minus 146 for the under of 11.5. You're getting it plus 100, only book offering you plus money at all, right? Insane play on Hard Rock. So if you have that book, go ahead, hammer this, get it in. But you should be taking advantage of every single plus EV opportunity you can find out there. So if you're not on major sports books or on OddsJam, combining those sports books and finding these plays, you're missing out on tons of plus EV opportunities and potential profit, as well as arbitrage betting. For those of you that don't know about arbitrage betting, it's where you can actually bet on opposite sides of a bet, right? Basically hedging your bet because the odds are so far off in the market. What is super bet? I've actually not seen that book. It has a ton of arbitrage opportunities right now, I'll tell you that. Look at all these. Just basically on with that book. I don't know if that's for sure or not, but that is wild. All right, anyways, let's talk about this one here. Let's just say, if you took Chris Paul over 3.5 rebounds at plus 135 on Bet365 for $230, and then you took Chris Paul under 3.5 at minus 120 on Novig for $300, no matter if he goes over or under, based on how much you've put down as your total wager across these two bets, no matter what happens, you are going to come out profitable on this play. You are going to come out winning either $10 or $20, no matter what happens across this bet here. That's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to find plays where the odds are so far off, you create risk-free profit no matter what happens across that bet. So there's hundreds and thousands of opportunities like this every single night, especially huge NBA slates. And even live arbitrage betting is how you are going to see insane amounts of profit if you are able to go ahead and snag these lines across these books. Because, dude, look how big these are. $50 in guaranteed profits just by getting these plays in. Getting a bet on each side where you literally can't lose, you only win. So, if you guys want to check out the arbitrage tool, get into arbitrage betting, use code DUSTIN35. Same thing goes with if you guys want access to the plus EV tool. You want the platinum plan on OddsJam, platinum plan, whatever it is, use code DUSTIN35. You will get a 7-day free trial and 35% off your first month of OddsJam if you guys use my code DUSTIN35. All right. And also there's plenty of books out there like BetOnline, Bovada, like offshore. Like you guys can get access to those and hammer these plus EV bets and arbitrage bets. So we already have his under. I don't feel like we need to go there again. We've already got Mark Williams under. Trying to find us maybe another slip. Okay. This looks like something we don't have yet. Let's see if we can snag something here. Bang. All right, so we got another PrizePicks slip off. I know somebody was asking for it. Here it is. That's from the AI slip generator at Daily Grind Fantasy. It's an AI tool that builds out full slips for you to tail. The link's in the chat. On PrizePicks, all you simply do is click one click of a button. It's going to load it up in PrizePicks. You enter in the amount you want to play it for, and boom. You locked in plus EV value in 3 seconds instead of manually entering these in, which is harder than you oftentimes see bumps. These books move quick. Faster you can get them in, secure value, the better. Make sure you guys are hitting the follow button on Twitch. If you guys are not yet following, I would appreciate that. And if you have not already hit the subscribe button on YouTube, I would appreciate that as well. Let's see. What do we got? Christie, we've already played. Edie, Royce O'Neal, 33 we did play. Jaylen Brown under assist. Let's start back over. Let's start back over. Unless you guys have something. Have somewhere for me to go for sure. All right, hold up. Let's check here. So Fred VanVleet, we're already on his over 12.5. I don't necessarily feel like I have to middle this per se. Porzingis under 3s. I really don't love betting a minus 150 play. We'll run it. I don't love it, but MLB, baby. God, I can't wait till that's actually real games. Cannot wait. It's so funny. Sometimes in the middle of NBA season, you're like, come on, bro. Like, I don't like, can MLB be done? But it's like when you're here, when you're right here, it's so close, a month away. Like, come on, hurry up already. Somebody said better promos just dropped. Better promos. Let's see. Onyx odds under 240. Spurs Pels. Maybe we can get that in. Oh, speaking of that, I guess we should run over that real quick. We'll go to the better promos in just a second. Dude! Joker is the one that sold us on our profit boost. That would have been a banger hit. Kobe White sold us. Tyler Hero came through. Jordan Poole sold us. That was tough. All right, let's see. Is this under still available? Under 240? Let's check and make sure there's not something else we could be getting it in with. Nope, didn't mean to click that. Getting that in on Onyx odds right now. Odds have changed. Son of a bit. Well, if you didn't take an hour to place my bet, Onyx odds, you stinker. All right. Okay, actually, this is a solid bet if we can get it off on Dabble. Hopefully, we're not late. Hopefully, we're not late to the party. Jaylen Brown loves to go off in the first quarter, I feel like. Franz over 3.5, and then Royce under 10 points. Bang. That was good timing. That was good timing. I crushed MLB on DFS last year. Paulie, appreciate the follow there on Twitch. Bang. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Does Onyx Odds have a lot of good value? Haven't signed up yet. They had more like a couple weeks ago. It's been kind of lately. You'll see some stuff throughout the day for sure. It's worth having it. They have some like 35% profit boost, 50% profit boost, 25% profit boost. They've given out quite a bit. So they have some pretty good promos. I highly suggest getting on it no matter what. Even if you're just taking advantage of the promos. Use code DGF if you do sign up for any of these books, but code DGF on Onyx Odds will get you a free $15. All right. We'll probably do one of these promos. Let's see. What do we got tonight? Kyrie Irving and Luka. All right. Kyrie, we'll take him over points. We're all over Fred VanVleet. We'll go Porzingis. Porzingis under 22.5 points and assists. Dame, we've already played. Quickly, we have not played. Butler, we've played. Royce O'Neal under 17.5 PRA. I'm fine with taking that. We just took his under points. Jalen Green, we've played. Chrissy, we've played. Scotty Barnes, taking quickly over. Like, could we take that? Sure. We could go Ja Morant under rebounds. Let's see. Let's make sure we're not missing any. Oh, Jaylen Brown over points instead. Or over PRA. Slightly better. Oof. How did that get bumped? How did that get bumped so fast? There. Oh, I forgot. I mean, that's fine. All right, whatever. Ja Morant. Sometimes I like to refresh, make sure I'm getting the best possible value, make sure I'm not missing anything that might have popped up. But this is going to be our first slip, our first promo slip. We'll have to save the second one for the afternoon live stream because, there's just not enough value to go around to, really get in some good value. There'll probably be more later. Actually, I don't even know how many games are on tonight. Does anybody know? How many games are on tonight? All right, that link's in the chat if you guys did want to tail that play. I have to search for Dustin every time just to tail his pick. It's stupid. It never used to be like that. What do you mean? On Dabble? Does anyone have a problem on Dabble for the people that they follow just don't show up in their feed? I have no clue about that. If I ever want to tail somebody that I know or whatever, I just go to my following. Just click following and then I'll just click on their name. Kind of how I go about it. All right. I think we might be good there, guys. Been live almost an hour. Got in quite a bit of value. Okay, hold on. Might be too good of value. We might have to double down on Franz here. That's too good a value. I mean, on this line specifically, we're not getting those crazy numbers as far as liquidity goes, so I am happy with that. But if you just look at this is insane. Minus 113 average odds of minus 145. Every single book is minus 140 or higher, including our 3 wagons, Pinnacle, FanDuel, DraftKings. We just secured amazing value on Franz over 3.5 assists right there. Value on Novig is nuts. Yeah, my only thing is just stay away from the plays that have these crazy liquidities. Gentlemen, I don't know if you've already implemented that into your strategy or not. I personally have found it. I've seen a couple other people say it here in the chat as well. You might have been already one that had mentioned it. I almost feel like I remember you saying it. But the crazy, like, $13,000, $15,000, $26,000 in liquidity, I just have a weird feeling that's a lot of like inside information or maybe some sharps or whatever it might be. It just doesn't sit right, and I feel like those plays, when I have played them, have not been great. So for that reason, I'm staying away from them. I just don't trust it. You can set your own lines in this app. If you have insider information, there's something that could benefit you and look plus EV because you're getting amazing odds, but you also don't have that information, right? There's that could be a thing. So it's personally how I've been doing it. Orlando Juju, appreciate the follow there on Twitch. All right, think that is going to be it for the live stream. I appreciate you guys. We'll be live again this afternoon. We'll also be dropping a video at some point today. Don't know if it'll be middle of the afternoon or today before the live stream, or if it's going to be after the live stream. But make sure you guys are subscribed on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel. Also, go to my YouTube channel, Sports by Dustin. Subscribe there. I post a video there every week, and some shorts on there as well. And then, of course, on Twitch, Sports by Dustin. Follow me on Twitter, Sports by Dustin as well. Turn on notifications on everything if you want, or just on Twitter because I tweet out every time I go live or post a video. So really, having notifications on Twitter will benefit you as well as get all the slips that I post on Twitter. Use code DustinStream if you guys are signing up for DGF Daily Grind Fantasy here, the tool that we use all day, every day. DustinStream will get you 25% off your very first month, or Dustin35 on OddsJam for your 1-week free trial. I love you guys. I appreciate all of you, especially the ones that chat that make these things a little bit easier and even more fun for me. Right, when you ask questions, you'll see the passion that comes out of me, and you guys learn a lot that way. So yeah, appreciate all of you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great day. And